YouTube, what is up, my guys? It's me, your boy Hat Rack, and I'm back with another banger for you today. As always, I need you to like, I need you to comment, subscribe, and share the video. Helps your boy out tremendously. With all that being said, how did the Giants lose that game? How? I'll tell you how right now. The Giants. The New York Football Giants. New York's team. Somehow managed to control and dominate almost the entire game. And yet they still lost. They still lost. You had Daniel Jones play about the best I've ever seen Daniel Jones play in his 3 years. He went 23 for 32, 249 yards, and he averaged almost 8 yards per throw. And two big things that we knock on Daniel Jones: ball security and not tripping over your own feet. He didn't trip and he didn't lose the ball this game. So this game is 100% not on Danny Dimes. I can't put the blame on Daniel Jones. Who we can put the blame on, Darius Slayton. Because how do you beat your man? Daniel Jones done dropped the ball perfectly into your hands. All you had to do was secure and take 2 steps. It's a touchdown. You put the Giants up more. How? Darius Slayton, my bad. Daniel Jones could not throw any more of a better ball than he did for that pass. And he still dropped the ball. Next, we gonna talk Saquon. Because yes, I know, game 2 off ACL injury, he only got 57 yards. And he averaged just 4.5 per carry. But he did have a 41-yard long run. So, outside of that 41-yard run, which was 57 yards in total, Saquon not Saquon right now. Again, off injury, hasn't played in the year. He's got to knock the rust off. But the fact that Daniel Jones has more rushing yards than your number 1 running back says something. It truly does. And while Daniel Jones is mobile, and while he did not trip over his own feet, the ball security still ain't there for me. I still believe he will turn it over. But y'all gotta get Saquon flowing again. Because if you could get Saquon flowing, you can open up the passing game, which would allow which will take off tremendous pressure on Daniel Jones. 100%. Which will allow him to become a better quarterback, meaning he don't gotta play hero ball. On to the game ending field goal. The first one. The first field goal, the first one missed, and I was like, holy cow, the Giants got a win at Washington. Now, if you remember from the predictions video, I have Washington winning the division and the Giants in like third place. So going into this game, I leaned and kind of favored Washington. With that being said, part of me was like, the Giants need to pull one out today. Today just seemed like the day where the Giants would like get a win and it just be like, you get the first win out the way, and you're like, good, we didn't lose. First win, let's do it. We're not 0-2, we're 1-1. No. You had a costly penalty on a kick that was missed. I do not get it. It was a false start, I believe, or a neutral zone. It looks like I'm watching the video. It's a false start. On the kick he missed. If there was ever a time not to fuck up on the kick that he misses, is the time not to mess up. And they messed up. So I know, while he might not go out in public and say that he's 100% angry, and by he I mean Daniel Jones, that he's angry at his D, I know in the back of his mind he's like, how you mess up? They weren't hard counting. They weren't doing. It was a standard field goal attempt, and you're off by 1 second, and now the Giants are 0-2 instead of 1-1. Switching teams real quick. Can we talk about how the Washington football team loses Fitzmagic and they put in the boy Heineke? And my man goes for 34 for 46, 336 yards. Granted, he did have it in tow, but the 2 TDs negate said in tow. And let me tell you, Taylor, he is slowly proving that he is a viable backup, and with this opportunity may prove that he just might be the quarterback that Washington truly 100% needed. Because don't get me wrong, we love Alex Smith, and he's going towards the end of his career. We love Fitzmagic. Love him. He is good for half the season, and he sucks for half the season. There's not much you could do for him. Mr. Heineke, or we're gonna nickname him Heineken. In the 2 games that I've seen him play, this one and the one he started, I think, last year, he has been a good backup. So Washington and everybody else, keep an eye out for Heineken, because he coming, and he coming to prove a point. With all that being said, I'm your boy, Hat Rack. It's been real. I'll see y'all in the next video on Monday. Peace